Have you ever noticed how some people change their life completely, while others keep trying, failing, and starting over, even though they want it just as badly? The difference isn't motivation. It isn't luck. It isn't talent. It's identity. Because real change doesn't begin with what you do. It begins with who you believe you are. Most people don't stay stuck because they don't try. They stay stuck because they keep returning to the same version of themselves. They plan, they promise, they start again. But when things get uncomfortable, they fall back into old patterns. Not because something is wrong with them, but because their actions don't match their self-image. Deep down, they still see themselves as someone who struggles with consistency, someone who always needs motivation, someone who starts but doesn't finish. So even when they try to change, their mind pulls them back to what feels familiar. Here's the truth most people miss. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. If you see yourself as someone who needs motivation, you'll stop when motivation fades. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with discipline, you'll quit the moment things feel uncomfortable. Habits don't fail first. Identity does. Imagine two people who want to improve their life. One says, "I'm trying to be disciplined." The other says, "I'm the kind of person who shows up even when it's hard." Same goal, same challenges. But one negotiates with emotions. The other follows standards. Identity removes the question, "Do I feel like doing this today?" and replaces it with, "Is this who I am becoming?" Motivation is emotional. Identity is stable. Motivation depends on mood. Identity depends on belief. That's why motivation comes in waves. But identity stays consistent. When you rely on motivation, you keep restarting. When you rely on identity, you keep showing up, even on days you don't feel inspired. This is the shift that changes everything. Stop saying, "I'll act when I feel confident." Start saying, "I am someone who acts even without confidence." Stop saying, "I'll start when life gets easier." Start saying, "I am becoming someone who doesn't wait for perfect conditions." You don't need proof first. You decide first, and your actions prove it later. Identity is chosen before it's earned. Here's how you build identity in real life. Step 1, choose it clearly. Not, "I want to be disciplined, but I am a disciplined person in training." Step 2, prove it with small actions. Every small action is a vote for who you are becoming. 5 minutes still counts. Showing up imperfectly still counts. Step 3, keep promises to yourself. Every broken promise weakens your self-image. Every kept promise strengthens it. Small promises kept daily matter more than big goals talked about once. This shift won't make you loud. It won't make you popular overnight, but it will make you consistent. At first, no one will notice. There will be no applause. But one day someone will say, "You've changed." And you'll know the truth. You didn't change suddenly. You changed internally long before it showed on the outside. So if you feel stuck right now, if you keep starting and stopping, don't ask, "What should I do next?" Ask instead, "Who am I becoming through my daily choices?" Because the moment your identity shifts, your habits follow, slowly, quietly, permanently. Change who you believe you are, and everything else will catch up. Subscribe for more.